A shot reverse shot is a framing technique used for continuity editing. It gives the audience a sense of conscious action and is often used during conversation between two characters. A shot reverse shot is set up by using two or more cameras which rest on one side of the 180-degree line, with each camera set on a specific actor. This can be framed in many different ways, but an over-the-shoulder shot is particularly popular. By capturing the same performance with two cameras, the editor has options by cutting this scene together and is more visually pleasing to the audience. The 180-degree rule is a cinematography guideline that states that two characters in a scene should maintain the same left/right relationship to one another. When this rule is not followed and the camera crosses the invisible axis, it is called crossing the line. The shot then becomes what is called a reverse angle, which is very disorientating to an audience and can disturb continuity. The 30-degree rule is an editing guideline that states the camera should move at least 30 degrees between shots of the same subject. Its purpose is to create continuity between different shots within a larger sequence of shots. This technique also avoids jarring transitions and jump cuts, which ensures a more seamless piecing together of shots in a larger sequence. A cut-in shot, opposite to a cutaway, is a close-up shot of something that has previously been shot through wider frames. It is often used in scenes of conflict as a way of cutting into the action. Where a cutaway is used to frame the bigger picture, a cut-in is used to represent the primary action in the scene. Parallel editing, or cross-cutting, is the editing technique of alternating between two scenes that are happening simultaneously. The corresponding scenes often eventually meet or connect in some way. Parallel editing is a very effective way of creating and building tension while also moving along narrative. An establishing shot is usually the first shot of a new scene. It should give the audience the visual information that they need to develop their understanding of what is happening. It is designed to show the audience where the action is taking place. Match on action is an editing technique for continuity editing in which one shot cuts to another shot portraying the action of the subject in the first shot. This creates the impression of the scene continually carrying out action and creating a more intense, fast-paced atmosphere. A temporal overlap is an editing technique used mostly in action scenes. It is when a shot is repeated to emphasise a movement that is significant to narrative or will create an emotional response within the audience. This was an experiment carried out in the 1910s and 20s. It involved a shot of an actor's face which then cut to what he was looking at. The object that he was looking at was then changed 3 times, but keeping the reaction the same. By doing this, the audience perception of the actor's face changed. Eisenstein montage can also be known as Soviet montage. It is an approach to understanding and creating cinema that relies heavily upon editing. Shots should not be seen as linked, but rather conflicting with one another. And cuts should simulate spectator.